Yes, the stream just got pulled down, needed to check stuff and change some stuffs. So how is everyone doing today? I am running very, very, very behind as per usual. I was hoping, well, one, I was in the wrong OBS setting, is why it went offline, and two, I was hoping to get the YouTube side of things, the latency sorted, but I can't do that with an active streaming going. How was your stream, Dave, by the way? Alrighty, apparently the SNAS decided to shut down. My computer's been doing some really whacked out things today. So I would expect the stream to screw up somewhere pretty damn good. I did a recording, and for whatever reason OBS wouldn't stop recording earlier. Wouldn't just refuse to stop the recording there, so I had to close out of OBS. That screwed up the recording. So I've had a good day so far. One of those days, to say the least. Right, I think I've got chat situated. And I believe I can jump in the game now. Boom. Hey! What's going on? It was alright. Dead towards the end. Should expect a straight resume as a result. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, I'm on Oakfield. Again. And as soon as I'm done on this, I plan on finishing around 8:30. Tomorrow will be the long stream. I will be recording because I want to get Monday's video done. So hopefully the stream should be back online for everyone, obviously. Give life, what's going on, Mackenzie? Fast farming, hello, hello, hello. I will leave that like that, like that. Speak English. Game for life, are you literally going to come into every single stream I do until that thing is released? Seriously, dude. Patience. Good grief. That was Mark streaming? Because he'll be finished by now if he's streaming. Oh, don't get bored by yourself. But seriously, Game for Life, every stream I do, you come in asking about it. I know as much as you. Click the link in the description at the very top, like I said to you yesterday, the day before that, and find out for your damn self. I'm getting sick to death of the question when it's not my mod, and I have no damn idea when it will be out. to put it very bluntly. Oh really, what's he on, Dave? Farm sim? That wasn't bad, Mr. Joe. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, interesting. I guess we will have to wait and see. Hey, Arshak, what's up, buddy? Hey, Maverick, what's up? Thank you, Farm Boy, for the host. Appreciate it, buddy. I don't know how long the slurry will last on here. But in my stream, Giant should pass testing and releasable at set time on Friday. Well, that's the thing with the Massies, is they could be testing every feature on them and all the configs. They're not exactly a light config tractor, therefore they're going to take longer. But I really don't get why people come in every freaking stream asking about it. Thanks for the host, appreciate it, buddy. I know as much as everybody else does. They're out when they're out. Crazy, what's going on? No, I meant to make this coffee way earlier, so it's not going to be stinking hot, but it is. I'm not doing too bad, Irish. What about yourself? If he's only just started streaming, Dave, your stream should have been okay. How do you host on Twitch? /host and then the channel name. Hey, Will, what's up, buddy? Right. Well, if they're cancelled, I guess I have them still, so it's all good. Yeah, it's going good, David. What about yourself? $66? Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Now, I was going to do Meadow Grove today. That being said, the recording goofed up. So, basically, the whole 35 minutes I recorded on that has gone down the toilet because the recording was completely pooped. What spreader is that? That is the... I have no idea how... Kenko? I have no idea how you pronounce it. It's up on the mod hub. I'm not using the pipe or anything today, just because of how close we are to the actual pit, if you like. So, we'll just be doing... the going back and forth to the field. Maybe, depends how much we go through. If we do go through a crap ton, then I will load up the container. But I'd rather not, to be honest. Hey, Goldman, what's up? I'll keep on the GPS line so we can just feed it back up. Tom, you're putting that in way too much as I appreciate you doing it. Just space it out between how much you do it. Yay, Dusty Dave, what's up, buddy? Alrighty then, apparently the tree can reach out and grab you. Wow. Well done. Jasper, thank you for the follow, I think that was. Welcome to Landykid Farm over on Twitch, hopefully you enjoy it today, buddy. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Thank you for the host, figured it out, sweet. I really do wish Oakfield had the field placement things for the pipes. That's one thing I really feel it's missing on these. Does actually anyone know where the trigger is for the slurry? Because I have nothing but issues finding it. And I really don't want to put a switch on F5 because I'm going to lose my GPS lines. That's a problem. The only reason I'm using this fence is that's too big. The T7, which is what I wanted to use on it, it clicks it to the mid-hitch, so it's up at stupid angle, like it is on this. If you look at the front axle, it's not even touching the ground. And the T6 wouldn't have enough guts to power or move this amount of slurry. So I'm really kind of screwed on the tractors. Why the hell is it not filling? No, I've already filled the tank once without opening it. See, but I didn't fill it before without having the gate open. So one edit I may end up doing to it is moving the trigger way out into the... Oh, there you go. Oh, I wonder. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for that. So it works it whether the gate's open or shut, basically. The gate does nothing other than it's just the gate, basically. For putting pipes and whatnot down there. Got it. Yeah, I took the stream offline earlier because I was in my recording settings. I literally rushed the stream together really damn quick. I'm really late starting. Like I've only been going, what, 70 minutes now? And the other reason I'm using this fan is because you can lower the tyre pressure, so ground pressure and stuffs. So what the ultimate goal in today's stream, whether I'll actually accomplish it or not, I have no idea. And I don't know if I'll do the whole field. And it is to do some silage bales for the biogas. Now, like I say, I don't know if I will accomplish all of that. I know I will get quite a few bales out of this field, so I will not be doing the whole field as silage bales. I'll probably only mow half of it. Hey Jasper, apparently he says to say hello, so hello. What's up? Cena, be in real life today with 7 compile. Oh, I can imagine, dude. I've seen one of these tractors in real life once going down the high street of my hometown with a huge silage convoy. And what a sight. Completely what a sight. They're a big tractor. Thomas, stop it, dude. You keep putting it in way too much. I'll see you. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Did all the tire pressures get in? No, it is. No, that makes a blind bit of difference, I don't think, in the game. Oh, if any of you guys seen the articulated tanker trailers that got put up on the mod hub today, they look really good. I chucked them in game earlier to have a quick look at. Oh, really nice. That's cool, Stephen. Also today, Giants put out some stuff of them going out getting sounds off the Ideal Combine. Well, the Ideal Fen and Massey Combine, which is kind of cool. So we know that's going to be obviously in the game, which is probably why we're not seeing it, because it doesn't have accurate sounds, more than likely. There's dead spots in the mirror. That's too funny. Alright! Keeper good, thank you for the host, appreciate it, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, definitely could have done with the tank at the side of the field, I think. Oh well. Give a need. It's gonna run out on this road too. Son of a gun. How many passes are we getting in? Like 2 or 3? I think about 3 full ones. Use this as a little run around here. Wait. I can see today's going to be probably a very short stream. If no one's going to be talking today, guys, I am not going to waste my time. It gets very, very pointless streaming when there's nobody in chat talking. Just putting it out there. Nightbot is saying more than you guys right now. Fanboy, thank you for the host on Twitch, appreciate it. Have you already hosted? Yeah, you auto-hosted, dude. Hey, John, what's up? There's so many people in here and nobody talking. Talking about 17 CGI trailer with a tractor and the key tag. Yeah, and if you also look at any Fendt, they do not have the cut of that John. Well, it's not a John Deere. I don't think it's a John Deere anyway. But they don't have the cut that the standard 8000 series does. I know this is an older one, but in that CGI trailer, it's got that curved cut, which no Fendts do. Even the older ones, they're always covered pretty much with that on the side of the bonnets and whatnot. Yeah, boo, what's up? Yeah, no worries, Weston. Landykid, what's going on? I honestly think the back end of it looks like an old Fendt. The front end of that tractor in the barn looks like a John Deere. And the key in the keychain, who knows what it was. Probably just a generic old tractor, to be quite honest. I know, crazy, there's no really good quality 6000 series out there. It's one of those tractors which everybody wants, and nobody makes a good quality version of it. Hey, Cornish, what's up, buddy? Okay, where did the injection of people just come from? Holy cow. Okay, where did we stop? I'm just here. There we go. I use one from host to not host to, it's alright. It's just, some of them just lack in detail and quality in them. Most of them do. They're not as detailed as some of the in-game stuff even, so I just don't bother using them. Like, my sort of thing with it is it as good quality and adds more to the game than the giant stuff? If it's a yes, then I'll use it. If it's a no, then I won't, because that's what modders I would have thought would be striving to be towards, and that's as good as giants, maybe better. And that's with the poly counts and all of that, while keeping it nicely optimized. It just doesn't happen, unfortunately. What made you get into YouTube? I just started to upload videos. Honestly, nothing made me get into YouTube. I just started to upload random videos. And my channel, I've always been a strong believer of don't hide my past. If you look on my channel, you'll see where I started. And I'll always keep it that way. That's why I've always had one channel. Yes, this channel's pretty much dead in comparison to 45,000 people struggling to get 1,000 views on a video. But when you think about it, I've had the channel since 2007. So it's an old channel, and that's why it's so dead, because all of those subscribers, yes, they're still active on YouTube, they don't watch the content. And that's what it's like, where if I created a brand new channel, would it be better? Possibly. It'd be more accurate. It'd be a lot lower sub count for sure. Yeah, maybe so, Thomas. Maybe so. It's true though. It's possible for people to be like Giants quality. Matt, you know what they've said about your stuff. That's no big secret. Trust you to be lurking. How's it going? Oh, that person you bought yesterday's stream, day before, was that who I think it was? Yeah, I'm doing good, Weston. YouTube's a hard place to get into now. I'd always recommend people having a go, have a crack, but it's a hard place to get into now because there's so many people doing it. There really is. It's easier than it used to be back in the day, for sure. When I say easier, there's stuff out there that you can use to edit your videos for free. There's stuff out there that you can use your videos to record with. Yes, it was, and hello, filter. Should really have got the tank at the edge of the field. Jeez. Hey Bill, what's up, buddy? Oh my god, it's Mad XGS. Would you say Twitch would be easier than YouTube? Depends what you're doing. If you want to do streaming, go to Twitch. If you want to upload videos and stuff like that, go to YouTube. Streaming on YouTube is a very, very good way of bringing in people brand new to your channel. Typically, though, from what I've seen, does that bring new people into your videos? Not necessarily. A lot of people just come for live streams on YouTube. I'm running Twitch as well because I honestly believe YouTube is a failing platform. Will it be around in 2 years? Probably not. So that's why I do Twitch at the same time, is to build Twitch up. Yo, man, what's going on? Tom, hello. What famous? The sad part is you're reenacting pretty much what it probably is like on YouTube. Good 50% of the chance, let's say that. I believe Twitch will replace YouTube. I don't think it will replace YouTube. I think it will get to a point where YouTube isn't for the standard creator anymore, and it just ends up people go elsewhere. And the only other platform I can see people going to is Twitch. There's been many websites come and go. Twitch has the biggest platform going that could probably sustain it, but at the same time Twitch is streaming predominantly, and does it have the infrastructure to do it? I don't know. I really don't know. I've messed up that turn. Yes I did. Hey, Simulation for the Nation. Matthew, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, appreciate it, buddy. I know those beacons work, I don't see a PTO on. Yeah. Innocent question on FSUK, that one, but good grief, that was hilarious. No, that's been slurred. Where the... Found it. Did someone explain to you that you don't need a PTO for hydraulics thing? Hey Jay, what's up, buddy? Hey Oxy, how's it going, buddy? Everyone's coming in now. Good grief. Holy cow. Hey Dal, what's up, buddy? He meant Rel. He really did. Exactly. It was comical. That being said, with all the hydraulics, and Bill, you may be able to answer this one, maybe other people could, on that system, the baler would require what I presume to be 2 hydraulic systems, 2 spools, one for lifting the header, one for the opening the door. How many spools would the bale wrapper need for all the hydraulics? Really, Matt? That is very, very good news. No, Thomas. You got to understand as well, Thomas, Matt can't say too much about it. Expect half the UK and Ireland community will be pre-ordering. Got money set aside is special. No kidding. Yep. I was getting 20. That doesn't make sense, dude. You're getting 25 FPS medium 720. I'm guessing you mean your resolution, which doesn't matter. And I've decided to edit remove all the trees. Now I'm getting 40 to 50, 1080. A few cents turned down. Yeah, I think you need to upgrade your computer graphics. Because if you're having that much issues on this map, you ain't going to be running the next farm sim. There's not a hope in hell. Oh, they have tested? That's good. Would I be correct in saying, Matt, that as it gets possibly closer, they may sort of start allowing you to say a bit more about it, or is it still a case of they get first dibs? No, it's Ago's John Deere. This one's been around for quite a while. I think this model was around in FS13. Tractor boy, what's up? Hey, Bradley. It's an old model, so the fact it is so old, my guess is it would be fairly optimized for this game. I don't know. I really don't, to be quite honest. Hey, Johnny. Thank you for the host, buddy. Appreciate it. How's it going, buddy? That too. That too. There was a new pickup truck that's floating around on some of the pages. on website pages. It's a Chevy Duramax. It is 300 megs in file size. I damn near fell out my chair when I read that line. But don't worry, the mod makes up for it, it says. That is as most as good few maps out there. That was just shocking. Okay, that's cool map. Admittedly, I have been surprised Giants haven't officially said anything about either DLC themselves. Like, we know it's a thing, but I'm surprised they haven't teased it. Like, with it coming into the testing phase, it's probably once they get certain key elements to it. I'm just throwing random things out there, and this is both mats and FSIs. They may start pushing more stuff out, sort of publicizing it a bit more. My guess. Like, because it's Matt doing this, and we get to see a bit more insider information than we do when Giants do it. So it's probably the same process they go through with Giants. My guess. The difference is, it ain't them doing it. It's Matt. Oh, I know, Bill. I'm tempted to download it to see, to be quite honest. Like, it's not a vehicle that I would ever want to download and use myself. But I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And you know there'll be so many people downloading it. Hey, what's up, Hey, Kenny, I'm doing good. What about yourself? Welcome, sir. Going good, 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 good. Glad to hear, buddy. Sorry, what happened so far? So far, we're slurrying the field. I plan on cutting some of it for silage bales to dump down at the BGA. I kind of want some digestite down there. NVIDIA GeForce GT. Oh my. NVIDIA just put out their stopping support on that graphics card, if memory serves correctly. At least the 32-bit operating system. That is a really old card. Is that the series before the GTX? Or are you on about the GTX? So the Van Giants put it up on their Twitter this morning. Was that a Ford? No, it looked like a Peugeot, Scott. Okay, but try and keep to one account, dude. I have no idea, Johnny. Like, my laptop and my desktop, they are running 7... What are they now? No, they're running 9s. The 9000 series. 900 series, should I say, not 7Gs. It's 970s. But that being said, I understand graphics cards, thanks to the Bitcoin mining, has gone through the damn roof. It really has. I think there's probably a good few amount of people that are going to be looking at Radeon. I guess past where I missed. Son of a gun. That's the annoying thing with my laptop. If I waited probably an extra month, I could have got a 1080 in my laptop. I was peeved, to say the least, when I found that out. Oh, nice one, dude. I did. Where did I run out then? Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm not going back up and down. Hey, Miss Mods, what's up? Oh, are they, Dave? That sucks. That's the downside with me having the laptop. Yes, it's a beast for what it is, but long term, is it grand? Not really. And that, I just noticed I accidentally pulled up a F key number. Dang, I wonder if that's why it was all screwy earlier. I'm waiting for all the chat messages to go crazy going, what was that? No cam. Next month. Next month I'll be back there. Was it a Mercedes? I'll go look now. It looked like a Persia, but honestly I looked on Instagram. I didn't see it on Twitter or anything like that. So I didn't see a high resolution picture of it. Hey Ben, what's up? Did my microphone just drop? I swear I just saw the light flash. Landy, are you playing realistic playthrough? I was going to, but whether I will now or not, I don't know. To tell you the truth. Yeah, there was a Mercedes. This is the 939 by Ago. It's up on Mod Hoster. I think it's in the mod spreadsheet. I think. If not, very easy to find. It's by Ago or Mod Hoster. This stuff's usually featured. 40 likes, let's hit 50. Oh, that'd be awesome if we can hit 50. I would much appreciate that. 85 people in here. It's getting better, that's for darn sure. Yeah, the slurry spread is a mod. It's off of Mod Hoster. Not Mod Hoster, wow. The Mod Hub in-game. PC only though. Oh, it is, 100%. It bugs the snot out of me whenever I go into the main yard at Oakfield right now. And I can see the stutter, I can feel the stutter going across. It's not the map's fault. It's an issue with this game save, it seems. One of these days, if the series stays as long as I want it to, I will probably restart the game save, to be quite honest. Delete everything pertaining to this. Take some screenshots of the stats, slurry, cows that we had and all that good stuff, and just start over. But it's a case of wanting to and having the time to set it all up again. They have done before, folks. Foxtrot, I'm pretty sure they have. Well, that's the end of a slurry, anyway. Yeah, if you're on a laptop, then unfortunately you may not be able to run 17. Well, not 17, 19. Good God, slamming the door. Yeah, I've got proper destruction them. I like it. Don't. Some people hate it, but I don't mind it. Catch ya, dude. Hopefully you enjoyed. I was getting that after 2 weeks on the server, but I had a lot of gear at the main farm. I don't know what it is for me. I think for whatever reason this game saves a bit pooched. Because on the season series of it, it's fine. Like the FPS is fairly rock steady. I have no idea what it is. No, I haven't, Black. When I look for spreaders and stuff like that, I wanted one that could spray like you just seen and hose mod. And if I've got all of that, I'm a happy lad. I'll fill the tires back up in case that screws up. Shane, what's up, buddy? I was thinking of going back to 15 for a bit, small bit. I couldn't. There's no way. There's so much more I'd miss in 15. Like, I don't mind going way back to the older games for just a series, well, not even a series, but an episode or whatnot. But I couldn't go back, sort of, to play full stop. Or normally, should I say. What makes you like a map? It's made excellent. Features, details, is it accurate? This map is very close to where I live, so that's one of the reasons why I like it. And it's the attention to detail that goes into making a map. Does it feel lived in? Does it feel homely? And there's so many maps that just don't look real. They really don't, whether it's the textures on the buildings or whatnot. Every darn time I forget the key to activate the darn thing. Keep on thinking there's a bumper button, but it's not. Oh, both of them foxtrot. That's another cool thing on that spreader, is it does have the ability to air down the tires. How do you check PC specs? Go to Windows Control, Panel, and then System. And there we have a squeaky clean Fint. That's the point. Did I ever get rid of that big John Deere? Can you remember? Catch you later, Victor. Hopefully enjoy, buddy. Told me in one evening load up FS11, FS50, 13 and 15 and 17 back up. That's the thing that I think a lot of people forget. How far the game has come. It's amazing. No, they weren't. And before you ask, I have no idea. Alright, because I've not used this tractor in a long time, we'll use this for the moment. You'll still realise FS13 was the best. FS13 was probably, I would say, one of the best for mods. And the amount of mods. Back when the community wasn't so... Yes, it was toxic, but it wasn't as toxic as it is nowadays. We had a lot of great modders back then, and we still do to a lesser degree. A lot of the scripts I think are gone. Some of the best stuff has come out actually in this version of the game, to be fair, like something like Seasons. Who thought that was ever going to be possible? But going on about the masses, as I know, is going to be a hot topic. I think Giants are taking their time testing them. I don't know if Giants have to go through each config on vehicles when they test them. If Matt's still around, he may be able to even answer that one, for obvious reasons, but that could be something that they have to do. And if they have to go through every individual config, it's going to take them a little bit. Darn collisions. That is also true. That is also very true. Okay, there's clearly a gap in between both sides. What's up with the collisions here, actually? For sure, Burrows. Oh. Oh, I've just sold all the hay pellets. Son of a... That's the thing, like... Obviously, we can kind of get a glimpse of what FS19 is going to be like. That bar has just gone from being sort of mediocre to way up there. Hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? This class is the one off the mod hub. I swapped to try and optimize Oakfield as best as possible, so unfortunately it has next to no, I'll go all the way to the top, it has next to no features in it or anything like that, which sucks, but I have gone for this version just to see if it was any more optimized than the version up on Mod Hoster. It's just missing a lot of the cool stuff. I was going to say English only, but by the looks of it, he was complaining about Nightbot. Now that being said, going completely up... I was going to say, why is this not moving? Going completely up and down the field, yield is not going to be great, but I don't mind. It looks funky with small as it does a bit, doesn't it? It does. This isn't normally what I use to mow. It's usually the John Deere, but I haven't used this tractor for a long time, so here we are. Wait. I may actually have to swap out because it doesn't feel right. Like, it seems the front mower is pretty much lifting a lot of the weight off the front now. Hey Kenny, I saw you over on Twitch by the way. And I'm doing good. I've only just seen your message there. In between Johnny's. Son of a gun, itchy nose. So we'll be using the straw harvest baler to bale up the grass. I will probably mow the whole field, more than likely. How much will go to silage, I don't know. How much will go to hay, I don't know. How much will even... just leave for the ground and plough it all back in, I have no idea. I can't remember how much horsepower this tractor has, actually. What one is it? 5,000? Yeah, so isn't it like 500 horse? Stiff drink needed. No. I've still got so many hay bales to go through, UK. Thomas, don't say whenever people are live. Good grief. Yeah, thanks, Bill. That's one way to ruin someone's stream when you tell whenever people's going live. Another map after Lone Oak. You have a while to do one for sure. Yeah, no. No. That is not a good idea at all. Just Paid massive contract. Oh, really? Nice one, dude. You in the UK right now, or abroad still? I'll probably be going for a while yet. I ain't gonna be ending anytime soon, that's for damn sure. If we've still got plenty of people in here and people still talking, I may go until 9. So I do want to get what I wanted to do, well, set out to be done today. Catch you, Bradley. And Shane. Ah, nice one. What I'll do is after this headland we'll kick over and probably just do straights. What's even more annoying is when the person clearly knows we're all friends in this community sort of thing. Especially the person he mentioned. Like, why? Why mention it? I'm streaming. I don't give a crap who's streaming right now. Never understood that. Hey Sam, what's up, buddy? Like, it's a different story when the streamer says, can you let me know when this person is streaming so I can end. Dave always streams until 7 because of his dinner. When he has dinner. Me, usually I'm in the same boat, so I finish at 8, but days like today, I can finish whenever I want, and I'm going to take full advantage of that. And I was hoping to get a video done, but honestly, because of the way it's screwed up, I'm really not in a particular mood to do that, so believe it won't lie. Landy Mega Stream. That's the thing, like, back in the day I used to stream until 10 o'clock at night. I kind of want to start doing that again, to be quite honest. Not gonna lie. But one of the reasons I stopped streaming so late is people started not watching until so late. It's almost like they got bored of the game or bored of me, I don't know, one or the other. Well, that being said, Saturday I will be doing a longer stream 100%. So tomorrow I want to do some on whatever map I end up going on, whether it's Meadowgrove or Oakfield, and then I want to kick over to the Forestry Sunday map, so Abandoned Forest for Seasons, and get some stuff done over there, which drastically needs doing. Yeah, I would agree on that one. I do a bit of income. I mean, I've got coffee, half a cup of coffee, and I've got water. You should be knocking in 6 hours a day. Yeah, no. God, no. I like having personal time and personal time to do whatever I want. There's no way I could do stupidly long streams like some people do. Not a hope in hell. Now, if I was just getting paid for doing streams and no longer YouTube, so all well and good. Kiwichi, catch you later. Be back home tomorrow night. Can watch your stream. Can you do Mid Valley? I don't know what map I'll be doing, honestly. Depends if I end up recording tonight, which I doubt, or at least during the day tomorrow, then maybe. But where I'm at on Meadow Valley right now, I want to save that for a video. And as far as Oakfield goes, I kind of knew what I wanted to do today, so hence why we're on Oakfield. Buy the Pottinger mowers. No. The reason I have the John Deere mowers is because I'm usually using the John Deere on them. I'm using this tractor because I've not used it for a while. Game in 2 hours just to warm up. That's the thing on Twitch. Twitch is a different beast to it is on YouTube. YouTube, the community is completely different to Twitch. It's one thing I've noticed recently, and granted I don't have many people on Twitch right now, but the days I was having 20 plus people in there, you could see the community's different over on Twitch. It's more laid back, I would say. Not so highly strong, it seems. Where on YouTube it's full of, I don't know, it's just a different beast entirely. Meta grow, meta value. I know, I keep on doing that. I do keep on doing that. And then of course on Twitch, doing longer streams is better for you because it seems the longer you stream and the more people end up going into it. YouTube, it's hit and miss. The longer you go, sometimes you lose all the people. Yeah, you're about right there, Div. I'll probably actually get the Massey. Ted in this lot. Not Ted in, Windrow. So what I'll do is I'll go to about where that tree is. Windroad. I won't even do the headland. Windroad. I'll just do the straight up and down. And that'll be baled. The rest, I know what we'll do with. We'll figure that out at a later date. I could actually just get a forage wagon and forage it and sell it. Could do that, I guess. Shaman's tractor shakes like a leaf. I think it's got cab suspension, is what's causing that. At the same time, I do have ground response in, so that could be doing it too. I'm not sure, does it have cab suspension on this tractor? Yeah, it does. Look at the way the cab's bobbling around. Which, if that's the case, you can usually disable it. Does it? Doesn't appear to. But it is, yeah. Look, it's like it's got a bobblehead. That's kind of funny. No, there's not black, unfortunately. I'm surprised they never released it. I'm tempted to try Twitch style streams over the summer, see how it does. Yeah. But that's the thing, Dave. You're partnered over on Twitch, or affiliated. Why don't you do that over at Twitch, instead of YouTube? You know as well as I do, you need to start building your Twitch. On mobile Twitch layouts awful, really? I've got the app, I got the app to see what I could do on the back end of stuff on the dashboard, but can't do much unfortunately. I was hoping that I could schedule the streams, reruns on stuff from the mobile. But no suckage, look. I don't think so, Black. It depends if they have a brand new branding game. And if they do, what that brand new brand is. Because if it's a big one, which we anticipate, it's going to be either, well, one of these two brands, I think, that we're looking at right here. I think it's either going to be Claas or it's either going to be John Deere, to be quite honest. If it is, I'll eat my words if it's not, but if it is, one of those will be on the front cover. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that will be the case. But nah, I don't think the ideal is going to be the front runner. I really don't. Kind of hope it's not anyway. Twitch feels more like it's meant. For gamers, not entertainers. It is meant for gamers. Twitch is more of a chilled experience. If I could have Twitch-like streams on YouTube and Twitch every single day, oh my god, so laid back, so chill. It's different. It is different. It's hard to say. It's also more freer. You can do what you want, pretty much. Say what you want. Back in the day, it was cool. Justin TV. Justin TV was a separate thing, though, wasn't it, Dave? And then it was Twitch TV. And I think Justin TV got bought out by Twitch. If memory serves correctly. Yeah, I can't say what we want anymore, unfortunately. On Twitch? On YouTube you can't for sure, but on Twitch it seems like you can. Oh, okay. Adco Ideal is both Fen and Massey. Yes, it is. Happy birthday, Ox. It's not his birthday, is it? I'll be able to check in 2 seconds if it is. No, it's not his birthday. Not unless he doesn't have it on Facebook. Oh, really? Yeah, it does have collisions. It's a real tree. It's there in real life, so it's staying. I'm not one of these people just because there's a tree in the field to remove it. I know there's so many people that do that. If Massey will be standard in 19, I wonder if Fenton Ideal is mod. Massey Ferguson's already in the game, Black. Unless you've missed these. Actually, I'm in the mods. That right there, which is a very good tractor in the game base. And just to make it easier, I could go over here. There's no way you've missed the fact that these are base in game. There it is. Base, 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 base. Up until, well, there. Because that's add-on. And obviously, all that goodness. What? It's not on Facebook. Happy birthday, buddy. It'll be interesting. I know Dave is looking up those rules now, I guarantee you. But it'll be interesting to see how much different they are. I bet it's still a lot more freer than you think. I couldn't help myself at all. He probably put it up on Slack, I bet. Can lower today? I expect an FS19, you can choose to either have Fern or Ideal. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt of beauty. No. That makes sense. The thing with IC is, I don't know how they would put it on a controller. And that's the big issue. I know I've talked about this in the past, is How many more button configurations can you get on a PlayStation or an Xbox controller? And I truthfully don't think there's much more you can do. And excluding mods, these controllers are loaded. They really are. Unlucky for some. Friday the 13th. Jeez. Hey Aaron, what's up, buddy? Put one up with you. Jeez. No TC, honestly. People, if you go back, watch all the series that I did with Seasons when Seasons was still early days, people got bored of watching it. The viewers started dropping off. It was too slow paced for people. And the day that starts happening, Ellie, I will be shocked if a game company comes out and says, yep, here is Farming Simulator 19, but to have all of these awesome features, you have to plug in a keyboard to your console. If you can even do that. I'm honestly not sure. I think we've talked about this one in the past. But that's the reason I pretty much stopped using Seasons, is people were just getting bored of how slow progressive it is. Jeez, speak English. And it really is, when you think about it. An amazing mod, don't get me wrong. Game-changing mod, actually, but for the game flow, slows it down a bit too much. Yep. Like Seasons in certain forms, if you do, you can get away with using Seasons if you do a hell of a lot of work off camera and spend a big chunk of time doing that. I'm not prepared to do that. I will get bored of the game and burnt out of it and not want to play it anymore. But if you do it on stuff like I'm doing with the forestry map, then it'll be fine, because I'm using it for different whole thing entirely. I'm not using it for farming per se. Yep, that is also very true. But let's face it, Seasons is going to be part of the game base in FS19. More than likely going to have an option to switch it on and off. But it is going to be a team. That's the mowing. We do need to bring Massey back down though. It's currently at the animal store. I was reading chat. Can I get unstuck? Yeah, kind of, maybe. There we go. Do I think John Deere will ever come to farm sim? We need to figure out who's gonna, well, what the big company is when that gets announced. And heck, for all we know, they could be. At the end of the day, it's probably going to be Class and John Deere. That's what I've been saying, and I strongly think it's either one or the other. So, whoever the last one's going to be in, it's kind of forcing their hand. Where's that ban button? It'll just remind me you're 40. Good jeez. You two are going to be taking out the boxing gloves in a minute. I mean, I could unmod him for you if you really want. And before anyone says it, yeah, I know you two are just joking. I can ban Ian. Landy. If I mod him, you can, but right now you can't. You know, I'd need to do this, and now you could. Who's the ref in this match? Me, unfortunately. It's like a pair of old women over the garden fence with their handbags. Current gameplay, if you use seasons and store bales in a shed, they still rot even if they're in a shed, same as they are outside. No, they do not. Not if the map has been set up correctly. If it has a snow mask, then they will not rot outside. But they will rot outside, they will not rot inside. Unless seasons have changed it, where given a certain amount of times bales will rot. I'll put you back in. I don't want to forget. Yeah, I believe Oakfield's set up correctly for it. Oxygen Dave, the person who made it, just talking right above you, Foxtrot. Hello, Game for Life. That being said, I have seasons on the forestry map, Abandoned Forest, and I also have the stock bales that he gives you in the shed still. There we go. Billet Bill, the all-knowing. Well, mostly all-knowing. What I'll do is I'll leave this trailer down here. Because we will probably be selling some more of these at some point. Yeah, I think it's a good camera. What about yourself? To a fellow teammate. What's that, you're going to kick him when he's down? Yeah. You would be correct on that one, as Bill said. I'll just wind you over this again. All joking aside, Ian, do you want that one modded? I'll be patiently waiting forward to some screenshots of that bad boy. You know, that's an answer to say. Pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, then I will do it. And there we go. Just if anything stupid happens to the other account or whatnot. I think the people that know about the map with Joseph are... I think there's a lot of people that don't really know about it. Oh, is there an official name of the map yet? It's up to you, honestly, Bill. I think it's going to need to have the push out there. Yes, US maps don't go over WoW particularly, long term anyway. That being said, my channel I'd say has got a strong US following. I know I have a lot of people that enjoy me doing the US maps when I do them. Crap, I've gone the wrong way. But it's completely down to you on that one, bud. And I'm more than happy to put it on the channel and bring back a decent American map again for Fridays. Or swap between that and whatever for Sunday, the forestry. But also, it's a hard one because having a really good quality American map, that has there really been anything? Oh, is this even going to have enough guts to do this? No, I don't think it will. So, no, there's no way. Oh no, maybe different. So it's all on you on that one. I wouldn't say it's wasting it by any means. It's punting it out though. Alright, before I get all the way to the field, let's fold this down and see if this has enough guts to do it. Shamrock Valley will be the name, and I'll post screenshots when it's nearly finished. By the sounds of what I've heard, it's kind of like a Sandy Bay feel to it. Oh, this may have enough guts. Which classics pack? That was in testing and it failed. I have no idea what the classics pack was at all. It's not. It was nothing to do with Matt's stuff though. This all needs to change. Right, so we're only going to windrow the half of that field. Oh yeah, it's a lot like Sandy Bay. Oh, good God. I think the Classics pack was converted to the old DLC. I hope not, because that DLC did look extremely old in 15. Well, that was all contorted. Good grief. If it was converted completely like what PDJ does, it'd work. What PDJ does is pretty much rebuild the whole entire models, I think. Hopefully it has better FPS. Good grief. Oakfield has great FPS. For me, it just hates the yard. Which I know is not the map. Oh, apparently we had quite a bit of hay though. Dang. I'm shocked this thing's actually power on it. Legit shocked. Still could do the classics. Yeah, for sure. Used to... Yeah, Black I was actually using it in a live stream this week. What was that video? I think it was a video, loading up the trailer. One of the other, I can't remember. Obviously it's a while off yet, Bill, if you're still here. When you're thinking about possibly doing videos and stuff like on it. Gotta remember, guys, when building a map, you gotta make compromises. You can't have stupidly tight maps, it just doesn't work like that for the game. The game's mechanics aren't like real life. So when these guys make their maps and everything, there's a lot of compromises that people just don't see. Hang about that, didn't... There we go. Cobra style type would work. Ball and Craig style type. Lies into the game. Yeah. But, oh really? Interesting. Yeah, I've noticed. You've done a damn good job doing a lot of that stuff yourself, it seems, Bill. Is checking out all the fields and all that good stuff. Very nice. I think it's mainly what the main yard, placing buildings down, floating objects, crap like that, basically. From what I've seen. And that house that farm did, oh my god, that dude can model. And the modelling that's gone into that map. On some of the buildings, actually all of the buildings, let's face it, that aren't, I'm out of coffee, that isn't giant stuff, it's just beautiful. It really is. Every time he comes up with something new, it shocks me. At this point it shouldn't, but it really does. I don't know if I said hello, Lee, but hello. What is happening? I forgot how the window opened. Let's face it, Farm is a wizard. No human can make models that good in FS. Yep. About it. That's after the Bitcoin mining. Yeah, Geralt, what that should say. Attract it. Oh, Tudor dress. You completely lost me there, Ellie. You really did. This is a what? Building the map from scratch. Show the city areas. Yeah, for sure. It's been quite interesting looking through that topic and going and seeing next to no issues. I'm guessing all the fields and all that are all done now. Presumably. The one thing that gets me every time, because obviously I'm not on that map a lot. You bring out a new version, I have a drive around, see what's new and what's happening on it, getting used to it, but I always run into the damn edges of the map. Kills me. Now if Oxy's done that again, I'm going to be doing the same damn thing. Hey Callum, what's up buddy? It's a pain in the rear end. Good pain in the rear end, but it is nonetheless. So we've got about one more pass. As I said, I'm going to keep the other half of the field for probably hay. We'll just sell it or end up loading it into a wagon and just simply selling it. I want to do some silage bales. Actually, on West Coast, can you drop silage bales right into the BGA? Does anyone know? Fun fact. Oakfield has been out for 6 weeks today. Oh, really? John, welcome to the Landykid family. Hopefully enjoy your stay. I don't know if the sub thing's broken, but you are the first subscriber, I think, today. On the streams. Good, how are you? I'm doing good. That being said, what I could do is just, if bales don't work, I could just row this up into the clamps and collect it in a forage wagon like that. 66 likes, sweet. Got 80 people in here. Stream started off incredibly slow, but people eventually come in. It was like a tidal wave. Great fact, I don't even know that. What? The bales? Or how long's been out? I'm guessing the how long's been out. Map border. Even better he. No! Not when I keep on running into the damn thing. I'll always make fun of that too. 9 times out of 10 when I run into it, I say a few choice words. That's for damn sure. The last 3 notes. The Massey that has the tyres way out on both sides. What is it used for? It's just really wide row crop tyres. You're on about this one, the WRC, the World Rally Championship version, which I think it stands for actually is wide row crop. I'm guessing. 70 likes, Landy, sweet. That jumped up quite quick. I haven't got 78 people in here now. So does anyone know if the actual biogas on Oakfield can take silage bales? Out of curiosity. Rambo Dave should probably know that if he's not in game. I may just dump out one bale just in case it doesn't. Really? Yeah. I'm not surprised the way you guys do those map borders now. Okay, thank you, UK Sim. I appreciate it, buddy. Alright, shut this down. Remember you? Yes, I remember you. You're the one that was kept on bugging for stuff. And there's a leap as someone was asking about. If I can trick Oxy, I can trick anyone. There's probably a lot of people that have run into those edges, surely. I know you can't tip the trailers obviously into it, but what you can do is tip them into the bunk, ferment it, and then load it that way, which I would have done if it doesn't take bales. I'm gonna have to run and change that. Way. You two are on about two different things. Getting a nice seamless horizon is hard. Really puts me off the map. It's done badly. That's the thing though, like, I don't think what you guys are doing right now has been done before, has it? Yeah, no, that thing needs diesel. We'll run it until it's down there empty. Actually, I need to load this thing with twine too, by the looks of it. Actually, yeah, I'll do that now, actually. We'll have to use this. Actually, it'll probably be better for this anyway. As this has got the quicker road travel, so we'll need to go down there, grab the pallet forks. Unless... do we actually have any bale twine left? I can't remember. Oh, bingo, I do. Perfect. Never mind. Still need to grab the pallet forks up. Other than distance hill. Yes! Yeah, exactly. There's some pictures on FS UK of a map. A few people play with solid single tree border. Yeah, I could see that. That's the thing, like doing the tree stuff is probably difficult because trees aren't different height, or are different heights. They're all not exactly the damn same. Thank you, Jamie. Just saw what you put. This is a mammoth task. I didn't realise this would take us 2 hours. There's no way I thought this would take 2 hours. Structure looks different without the beacons. You know what? I never realised I didn't have beacons on this. What's the chances? Callum, I literally go live Monday to Sunday, same time. Usually around 7. The only things that change are when I'm in Canada. And I don't know if it'll take it, but... Did it? Yep. Yeah. Throw this back up here. Now the reason I did that without changing it is because if you change it and put the normal chute on the back, it will add an extra holder for twine. Now if I ever swap back, I will lose the twine that was in that section, which is a pain for obvious reasons. So now I'll swap it to the normal chute. We should be good to go. Hey, Danish Scotsman, what's up? I'm gonna need more twine anyway. I'm only doing half the field, so we'll be fine with what we put in there. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Oh, would it allowed us to, well, it's going to allow us to do 58 bales. I doubt we'll get 58 bales out of that little section. We may. And if we do, we do. Then we'll have to get some more twine, but at that point I will probably call it quits considering the time. That being said, I will probably call it quits at the top of the hour anyway. I had a feeling that would not make it there. Keep going until turn, Landy? Nah. I'll end up losing my voice. Which I can actually feel it's kind of going now. And that's the down dog. Can't believe you watch Farm Simulator. I'm guessing you don't even play Farm Sim or are into agriculture in general then. I wonder if these are even going to wrap with the wrapper. No, my luck they won't. You watch. Hey Ghost, what's up buddy? Hey babe. Did I turn too late? I got a feeling I did. Oh no. Bingo. thought I filled this bottle before streaming. Guess not. Guess I'll be doing that in a minute. Come from farming stock. Oh, there you go. You'll be surprised the amount of people that actually do farming, that come in and watch farm sim games. Or people playing it. I don't get it personally. Like, if I was a farmer and were doing this as a job, you could be bet sure I wouldn't be playing the game, nor would I want to watch content on it. Hi, good. What about Landy? Haven't watched in a while because school no worries, dude. I'm good. Be finishing, well, very soon. Top of the hour. It's 9 o'clock. We'll be going for 2 hours at that point. What I'll actually probably do is stream until I can see the uptime has been 2 hours to call it flat. What's your opinion on the AR stuff, Landy? I don't really like it. I don't really use it for me. How many monitors do I have? 2. Minimum 2 if you're streaming, honestly, but I've got my desktop as well, so I've got one for my desktop, which is what I'm reading chat off of right now. So on the left I've got the YouTube stuff, and on the right I've got Twitch. Very easy to read. I just need to look up and bam, there's both chats. But when I am in Canada and I'm just down to one screen, then I just read off the restream chat. Oh my god, it was pooping up pills like no tomorrow there, look at that. Oh my. FS19 Giant should have the capability of having control boxes for machines like inside the cab. Optimization, probably why they don't. Almost guarantee that's why. Why model something that can be taken away, detail away from something else. Yeah, like next month. Can't come soon enough, let me tell you. Welcome back. Gone into ATS, nice. Now, for a while there I was playing Euro Truck hardcore. I was playing a lot of Euro Truck. Last night me and the guys, Monjak and Remo Dave, were playing the Hunter Call of the Wild. I said I may stream that, obviously I didn't end up doing it. I completely forgot about hockey when I said that. Obviously there'll be hockey again tonight. The playoffs are on, so needless to say I was playing while watching that. I'm a farmer, I play farm sim when there isn't work to do on the farm. I won't get a chance to use IRL. Oh, that's cool, Joseph. But that being said, on a farm, there's always something to do. And when I used to help my friends on their small holding, when they had the horses there, now they've got alpacas, it's one thing they always said. There's always something to do. And there is. It's true. I remember wheeling, going past them with a wheelbarrow, mucking out the horses, and it's like, there's always something to do. Always is. I miss going down there. I really do. The Wings? I can tell you who's in the playoffs, quite honestly. I know the Toronto Maple Leafs are, the Bruins are. Vegas are, and they're really the only teams I'm watching. Yeah, Black, I said next month. I did say that. We're actually modeling? We're modeling right along. So we've only got about, I want to go up until that tree, so we've only got 2 more rows to do, and then I will go through and wrap this up. More farms, busy place all year round. Yeah, for sure. Right now, to be fair, a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are sitting around patiently waiting to get onto their fields because it's been so damn wet over here. Like, you watch any of the farm channels that are from the UK right now, all of them, pretty much, are complaining of wetness, and they can't do anything. And it's the same story in the guys up north in Canada or northern US states. What are they complaining of? There's still frost in the ground, there's still snow coming. It's really whacked out right now. So granted, sometimes there's quiet time, but there's always stuff to do. Maintenance, cleaning, God knows what else. They've got a stacked team as well, Scott. They've got a lot of good players on there. That's why they're doing so well. And don't get me wrong, I'd love to see them go all the way. The first year to go all the way, that would make history right there. And the weather's been all over the place here in the Midwest. Oh, I think it has most places, honestly. It's more worth to mow it twice, and then Babe will pick it up. Is it more worth it to mow it and Babe? The reason I'm doing this is so I can go to the BGA and put it into the BGA. I want digestate. The other option would be to rent a forage wagon, load it into a forage wagon, and let it ferment. But that'll take time. The bales, just because of farm sim logic, are done instantaneously. I can just dump them all and get them sent sort of straight away. I don't want a whole pit full of silage basically when I don't need it. Well, not even full of silage. Agri is our culture. Yeah, for a lot of you it is, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Nailed it right on the head right there, buddy. Oh, really, Jack? Yeah, a lot of places are wet. Yeah, it's not rained here. I think it's been raining sort of early hours of the morning. Remember when I looked out the window early hours of this morning just before me going to sleep, then the ground was wet, but I don't think it was raining overnight. Could have been. Yeah, this is putting out a lot of bales. But that being said, we did slurry, and I think after this cut I'm going to have to plough this field and reseed it. Alrighty. It is 9 o'clock. So what I will do, just like I said, I want to stream for 2 hours dead. I'll just put this here for the time being, shut it down any time of the day. We will find our handy dandy Massey Ferguson, because, well, why not? And go to the shop and rent ourselves a square bale wrapper. Hello gaming, what's going on, buddy? Why has the music completely stopped? Oh, Pretzel's crashed. Alrighty then. I need to check something before hitting this button. Actually, no, I'm not going to risk it. You guys are going to have to put up with some no music for a while. Unless Pretzel comes back. Dave, can you do me a favour? Well, actually, I don't know if Dave's around. Check, see if your Pretzel's working. Vegas is not... From talking to people over in Canada that deal with hockey day in, day out, and from what they've all said, it's a stacked team. It really is a stacked team. It's not like they've got a whole brand new players and got that. From what I understand, it's people that have been in the league for a little bit of time. This time, yeah, planted. Yeah, no, you're right, Joseph. Totally right. We can listen to the music of the Pretz was down, son of a gun. The only reason I was gonna put on my other music. I was thinking I barely heard my name. Oh jeez. But I don't want the risk of copyright sound coming back at me. It shouldn't, but I don't want that risk because I think I still have all that stuff in the... Yeah, I do still have all of that stuff in the description, and I do quite like having music at the same time while doing stuff, but it's like, well, the last couple of minutes of the stream, so why not? That being said, it is already 2 hours, so I may just pull in over up here at this gate and call it quits. You guys know what I'm about to do. And that is what I shall do. So I will be back tomorrow. I have no idea on what map. Obviously I won't be recording now, but if I get recording done, we will be on Meadow Grove tomorrow. Meadow Grove? Yeah, you guys know what I meant. And not on Oakfield, but I have been really enjoying myself on Oakfield, and I kind of got a plan what I want to do on Oakfield, so that's why I've been on it quite a bit. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll just cut it here. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Later. And of course, I have no outro music. Wonderful.